Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my hope that your day is good. So if you're here for the first time, this is Gaishis Keman TV, the Towards Money Black Africa. A number of you have asked that we comment about Ruto's brigade, that is the choir of angels, or the chorus of angels of the cabinet that he appointed. Jambo moja bali lijitokeza ni kwamba ukiangalia Gachagua and Mudavadi, Musalia Mudavadi were giving conflicting responsibilities, and this is very much deliberate. So ukiangalia hiyo cabinet unaona kwamba what we have is 2027 general elections that is at hand. That is what is in the mind of William Samoei Ruto. Ukitazama vizuri sana utaona kwamba Gachagua was not happy. If you look at the body language, he was not happy at all, and that one tells a lot. Again, he has been assigned, he has been destined to fail deliberately. So there are no coincidences in politics. Everything is planned and well executed. Again, Dedi Nyoro came out missing, and this was also deliberate. It is also meant to ensure that he becomes the kingpin, the political head of Ruto in parliament. Again, it is said that this man is being groomed to succeed William Samoei Ruto, and if all comes to pass, he may also be Ruto's running mate in 2027. Again, ukiangalia utaona Monica Juma aliweza kuchaguliwa tena kutoka the former cabinet, and this one tells you that Monica Juma could have been a spy in Uhuru's cabinet. Kwa labda hao ndio ambao walikuwa wakimwambia yale ambayo yalikuwa yakiendelea. All in all, you see Ruto was rewarding royalty. To him, competence is not a big deal. What comes is every regime that comes, kile ambacho wanataka is to survive. And the other thing is that he did not keep the 50% promise of the women in the cabinet. He only appointed just a few. I think that 2%, which mark the beginning of the long journey of failed promises. Again, jambo lingine ambalo lijitokeza ni ile la Duale. You know, Duale is a Somali, and people are concerned, being the cabinet secretary in charge of defense. This man has a soft spot for the Somalis. Remember, the Somali wanted to join the Somali brothers and sisters in Somalia, and this is what we call irredentism. So people are concerned about the security docket. Is this man going to allow the Al-Shabaab to infiltrate the country? Are the borders going to be safe with this man? Because you see, he's a Somalian, his brothers and sisters, some of them are in Somalia. Ni jambo ambalo watu wameliangazia sana. Jambo lingine ni kwamba Wilson Soscioni missed the education docket. That is what many people are expecting. And the grapevine is that this man has not been honest. He has not been supporting Ruto with mind, soul, and blood. Ako pale too for his own survival. That is why, if you ask me, that is why he was overlooked. Again, Joseph Nanok was also betrayed. He's missing. And I don't know why he missed, because these are the guys who were supporting Ruto when he was forming the party initially. And something else is that we didn't have the devolution TCS. So you wonder why such an important docket we miss at this time. It's very, very crucial. And although we look ukiangalia Gachagua huenda akawa ndiye ambaye atakuwa akitekeleza majukumu haya ya CS devolution. Na ukiangalia jambo lingine ni kwamba Ruto seems to be borrowing heavily from Kibaki, and I don't know why he have to keep on referring to Kibaki. He should chart his own political course. So he's different from Kibaki, and the dynamics are different. That is why he went for Jogona Dongo, I think, the former central bank governor, is the CS treasury. Jambo lingine ambalo lilijitokeza ni kwamba when you look at the ministries that carries a lot of money, a lot of weight, like transport and energy, they were given to the Kalenjin nation. So they are going to reap big. So expect Murkomen to take a lot of roads in the Kalenjin nation. Expect a lot of electricity connections with Churchill there. Na ukiangalia utapata this is very much deliberate. Again, when you look at the youth and the disabled, the hustlers, they were nowhere to be seen. They were ignored. We don't see Mama Mboga anywhere. We don't hatukuona mtu wa mikokoteni mahali popote. Kwa hivyo when Ruto was telling them they are going to form the government, si kweli, because tunaona matajiri mabwenyenye kama vile Moses Kuria, kama vile Mudavadi, hao ndio ambao walichaguliwa, na hatuoni mtu yote ambaye anasimamia watu wa kiwango cha chini. Something that which was according to me was good was the resignation of Kinoti. It's a good move, because there's no way they were going to work with William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto didn't like this man. He had a lot of negative attitude towards him. Again, Mutiabai also, because of his health, that one is acceptable. But he has to go on a terminal leave because of his health. And he had only 6 months to go, which is okay. So let's see how things are going to unfold. Mount Kenya seems to be the beneficiary, kwa sababu unaona kwamba wana viti 7. This is about 30% of the cabinet, which tells us that Ruto will remain a hostage of the Kenya nation. He's going to implement the agenda of these guys in Mount Kenya, and that is why maybe they were fronting him. They are using him as a stooge to achieve their objectives. So whether they are going to benefit, only time will tell, because what you know is that most of them are there to benefit their stomachs, not to benefit their communities. Again, you saw the nothing new. Actually, there's nothing new. What we see are just old folks, old faces. There are no new faces that we see there. Ni yale ambayo tumezoea. Again, ukiangalia utaona kwamba kule kuonyesha kutofurahi kwa Gachagua, na tena ukiangalia Mudavadi seems confused. When you look at him, when you look at his face, it tells somebody who is not sure of what is happening. So this is a Mogro kind of government, and it will be very, very interesting. Also missing was Sonko, the man who was breathing hot air, hot politics, a politician, bringing the kind of person, the bravados. So he's missing, and maybe he'll be appointed in future. We never know. Maybe these are the head of political career of Sonko. You never know. Again, Aisha Jumwa was nominated, and I think other than the sentimental value, Aisha Jumwa is not competent. Although I'm saying competence does not matter to William Samoei Ruto. What matters is loyalty. Kile ambacho tunaona kwamba Aisha Jumwa is of little value to the governance. And the other thing is that we do not see professionals here. We just see politicians. We see people who don't mean so much. And again, when you look at Mudhama and Alfred Mutua, utaona kwamba Mudhama was put to his right place, even Kivuza Kibwana, because Ruto seems to like working with Alfred Mutua. Kwa hivyo siasa za ukabani utaona zikianza kubadilika, because you see the people will be coalescing around Mutua. And this will be very, very interesting. All in all, this cabinet achieved a number of factors. One is that it was able to deflate, to move the attention of the people from Paul Gicheru's death. Kwa hivyo sasa watu haulizi kwa nini mambo ya Gicheru yalienda vipi. Kwa hivyo utapata kwamba watu hawaongei, watu wamenyamaza. Because you see, it is very, very much deliberate, because the death of Paul Gicheru is taking a political angle. But now people are not talking about it because of what is happening. The other thing is that when you look at these elections, William Samoei Ruto's eyes are on 2027. Na kile ambacho anataka, you want to make sure that the Gema votes are in one basket. You want to ensure that they vote for him to a man in 2027. That is why he is actually bribing them. Again, he is stemming the ambitions of the Mount Kenya politicians. Sababu utaona kwamba hataweza kujitokeza. Sababu kujitokeza kumpiga na unaonyesha serikali ni yenu itakuwa vigumu. And all in all, this mediocre, if you ask me, this is not mediocre. This cabinet, if you ask me, is mediocre. Not very good, not very bad. It's just there. But we can give them time to see what they are going to do. And this is your host, Gracious Kaiman, the tallest man in Black Africa. And may you have a lovely day.